logged on. We're logged on.
It can be an autograph, it can be a parallel, it can be an insert. It cannot be your name.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if anybody's on right now, but give me a second. I'm just setting up. Hey Amsterdam. There you go. We got
Something nice to say.
Hey Amsterdam Ruby, is the picture and sound okay? It's kind of choppy here, so it's hard to tell. No, Jay, sorry, everything has been sold. All's good? Alright, cool. I got on a little early to make sure it was set up. Yeah, it's still got 20 minutes, so I just sent out the email. I'll send out another email here. How's it
Good,
going?
did the last one anyways.
Yeah, I
On
think
this side.
that's what I'm saying.
Chad's on that side.
Okay. Is he? Yeah. What's he breaking?
Prestige football. Did they give you your breaker only packs?
Yes, they did. They did. Thanks so much.
All right. Very good.
Hey, David.
Sorry,
What's
how
up,
are you?
man? Good, good. Last thing. So how you been?
Good.
Good.
Good. Looking forward to
Hey,
it.
everybody. We're going to get started in a few minutes here. I have David Porter, Director of Product Development at Panini, right?
Basketball, yes, sir.
Basketball.
Do the basketball,
Awesome.
soccer.
Awesome. Soccer and basketball. Let me just logged on here, so hopefully we'll start out having some trickle in. Give it a few minutes here, and we shall get rolling. You guys have a picture okay? DJ Q's, Rudy, Brad, he's good. Okay. Yeah, we're a little bit early. I know I had said 5 o'clock, so just logged on a little bit early, but we got some time here, so we'll go ahead and chat a little bit. So what's going on with soccer, David?
Pretty excited about it. We've been spent the last pretty much since we released the Prizm program. We spent pretty much the whole time gathering up autographs and jerseys from players and amassed a pretty good stash from almost everybody that we want in our set. So we're very excited about the assets that we've acquired to go into the programs that are coming up. Now we're just working on getting all the cards through all the approval processes they have to go through, and that's actually taking a little more time than we thought. But I think we're close to making some solid announcements and having some solid timelines.
Oh, that's awesome. As far as Donruss goes, is that still on schedule for September?
It's still scheduled for September. As far as I know, we feel pretty certain about that date still. And then right after that will be Select, and that will be the 2 soccer releases for 2015.
So Select is going to be
Select, yeah, I think so.
I had heard some, and I don't know if that was official or not, but there were some rumblings going on about black gold soccer possibly.
I'm sure there's going to be a black gold soccer eventually. I don't think that we have one firmly on the calendar yet. We did move back Flawless a little bit just because we want to let Donruss. The approval process was a little longer than we thought.
Right.
Going through all the international bodies and the organizations. Right. Of course, we want to do everything correctly and make sure all the leagues are on board with what we're doing.
Right.
So that took us a little longer than we thought, but we think we've worked through the process now. We've made some positive strides forward. I think we have a pretty good system set up to do the approvals. So I think it's going to smooth all out, and we want to make sure the programs are appropriately spaced. So we'll definitely do Donruss and Select this year, and then look for Flawless first.
So you think Select will make it in 2015?
I do. I think so. Select will have the first jersey cards in it, and we have some really great memorabilia pieces. Everything from the shoes to the whole kits to the jerseys to. It's just really a great assortment, and it's all directly from the player. So awesome. We know it's going to be very popular stuff.
Okay. And as far as Donruss goes, so there aren't going to be any jersey cards or anything like that in Donruss,
no memorabilia cards in memorabilia. It's just all autographs and regular Donruss cards.
And numbered inserts.
It's a really beautiful set. Lots of color, very colorful. Much in the vein of Prizm with the colors.
I got a question here. Any thoughts about Euro 2016 for next summer?
Yes, we will probably have something for that and for the Copa thing here in America. We'll probably do something for both. Okay. We haven't nailed down exactly what it is, and it'll be two new journeys into approval systems, because I'm sure they'll see the cards too, since we're using their marks.
Right.
So I mean, we'll have to start getting more into that before we can do anything solid and concrete. But our plans are to definitely do something for both.
Awesome.
Both tournaments next year.
Let me just show you guys really quick. This is who we have in this break. We're gonna start cracking a little bit early because the convention here, the Nationals, is closing at 6. And we've got 6 boxes to get through, so we'll just I know we're seeing people trickle in here as we speak. And there we go. We got Nico with France and Japan, Gio with Ivory Coast and Costa Rica, Brian with Brazil and Switzerland, Ron with Portugal and Ghana, Chris with England and Russia, Alex with Croatia, Yari with Bosnia, Gabe with Colombia and Iran, Alex with Netherlands, Jaime with Mexico and Korea, Mon's got Italy and Greece, Phil's got Spain, Andreas has Germany and Honduras, Jesus has Chile and Algeria, Kim, you got Argentina and Ecuador, Belgium is Kevin, John T is Cameroon, Dave is Uruguay, Melody J, they've got Australia, Javier is Nigeria, and Emilian's the USA. All right, that was a mouthful. Let me bring up the chat area here so you guys can see what's going on. Hi guys, hi Nico. All right, well let's start cracking into this stuff, David, and see what we get. I know this product has just been a home run as far as soccer fans all over the world. I've sold about 300 cases of this stuff, and we would be going strong if there were any cases left. But
it's I think seriously, you have the last 6 boxes at the Nationals.
At the Nationals, yeah. I tell you, I've been looking around here, and I didn't find a single case. I was hoping to.
No, I don't think there
pick up a couple
left.
cases to take with me, and
this product was such a journey for us, and as far as most of our products have multi autograph, multi autographs in a box, and, and tons and tons and tons of hits and everything, and this one was such a change, and we've done it we were so excited about the reception that it's gotten worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, this has been amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard something that I think at the summit you guys announced this was the most successful U.S. release since you moved to the U.S.
It's the most successful sports program we've released in the U.S., yes.
That is pretty crazy.
That is correct.
Yeah. Ronaldo and Messi matchups. Again, guys, just so you know, I got a little, we have limited time here from the main floor. I've got some Breakers Only packs that Panini was kind enough to provide to us, as well as some other giveaways. What I will do is I will be awarding all of those. We're going to break another 6 boxes tomorrow from here as well. We're doing the first 6 boxes today and the last 6 boxes tomorrow. And I'll go ahead and random all of those to the people in the break, as well as a couple of other breaks that we had. So I'll let you guys know about all that, but anyway, just so everybody watching knows what's going on. Okazaki of Japan.
I'm sorry, the silver packs that you're going to have, those are from our redemption program here at the booth.
Okay.
And it's really, there's autographs, you can find everything in there, so there's some really good cards that are possible
and I need
in there.
that's what I was going to say, I need to crack those by tomorrow so that if there are any redemptions, we can pick them up on Sunday.
Correct.
Because they need to be redeemed here. So,
So
yeah, that's what I'll do. Tomorrow we've got a break from 12:30 to 1:30. And so that'll give me plenty of time. After that, I'll move back over to the GTS area, and we'll do the randoming for the giveaways. And then if anybody hopefully gets any good stuff, I will redeem it for you. There's a little Neymar base. What's going on with NT basketball? Since you're
very excited about NT basketball. It'll go live August 19th, so it's about 3 weeks away from going live. It's got quite a few more on-card autographs in it this year. We've upgraded several of the inserts, and of course we're very excited about the rookie class led by Andrew Wiggins, and all of his stuff's already in-house and ready to be packed out. So we're very excited about it.
Awesome. Oh, I was going to ask, there was some questions, and I don't know if you know about this, David, with the soccer cards. There were some issues with the power golds, the number to 5, and I know a couple people had talked to Panini. Do you know if there's a program in place as far as possibly either replacing those or exchanging those?
Certainly,
like
if you got some cards like that, especially if they're numbered out of 5 and they're really good cards, make sure you send them to our customer service department so that we can get them in the system, get them in the pipeline, see if we can get them fixed or replaced or whatever we need to do for you. Yeah, so certainly send them in.
Awesome.
We'll do our very best to get them replaced.
Got Pirlo and Gerrard. Yeah, no, I've always had great success with the customer service department over there as far as not so much, I mean, soccer's been pretty good. The only problems that I've had have been with those particular, I don't know what it was. There was something about the manufacturing process of those Power Golds. But other than that, with this product, we really haven't had any issues.
Please send them in, and we'll do our best to take care of it.
I know, it's scary. Some people are they're such valuable cards, they're scared to send in the
Totally
numbers
get
to
it.
5
Totally
cards.
get it.
Like,
It's a tough call sometimes.
yeah. Rais Mbolhi of Algeria. Let's hope we pull some autos out of here, or some number cards. We know we get the number cards coming. All right, there we go. We got a numbered insert coming out. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we got here. Netfinders, Alexander Kurzhakov of Russia. Netfinders, Alexander Kurzhakov of Russia. And what's up with Flawless Soccer? Is that
Still planning on doing it. We had to push it back a little bit just so we could get Donruss and Select out first.
38 of 149.
But it will certainly be on the way.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's gonna. Is that going to be mainly on-card stuff?
It's all on card. Flawless is always on card. No redemptions, nothing. It's always on card. Yep.
Wow.
Which is going to be a challenge with sending them all over the world actually to get autographed. So I mean, we get it, and we're going to make sure that happens.
Awesome. Well, I've heard. I mean, I know our American athletes signing is something that they're used to doing. Eusebio, Portugal, but I've heard with soccer players it's a little more challenging.
It can be. Well, I think maybe the more challenging part about it is that they're not here. I mean, they're not. It's a lot harder for us to go to them to get them to do it. We will if we have to.
Right.
But
Algeria.
Those cards are going to end up all over the world several times to get signed properly and back to us. It'll be an international release. It'll certainly be international release. Yep.
Okay, so it's not. It's going to be similar to this. It's going to be all international releases. Okay.
Yep, certainly.
Hi guys, sorry we got started a little bit early here. We were a little bit ahead of schedule, but I'm going through the first box only, so you haven't missed much yet. I'm here with David Porter. Product development, mainly for basketball, right?
Basketball, right.
Eduardo Vargas. Yeah, unfortunately, I know is it Ake? Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah, Ake Tom Talarden.
Ake, yeah, Ake. He's also been very kind and responding to questions. Eduardo Vargas of Chile, 192 of 199. So tell us, Select, what's that's similar to Select basketball?
It's built almost exactly like Select basketball. It will have, that's where you'll first see the really cool memorabilia that we've acquired from each of the soccer players.
Pele.
Very excited about it. It's got the hard-to-build base set to start with some short prints throughout the base set.
Right.
And then it has all the other aspects of Select basketball.
Okay, awesome. And that's going to have the memorabilia, like you said.
It will have memorabilia, yes.
Jose Guaiba. I guess we're having some things. Sorry, guys. I think the picture's streaming okay. If we have some issues, my apologies. I don't know, this thing keeps popping up here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Then that's not going to work. Thoughts about Futera? Futera is not a Panini product, but
it's not. We pay attention to everybody that we compete against.
Sure.
Certainly, Futera is one of them. being based out of it, our home office is in Italy. The home office is in Italy, so they're very familiar with the Futura product. We pay attention to what they do all the time. So we would never want to underestimate or neglect a competitor because they're competitors.
Yeah, I know that's what people were excited about. I mean, people love this product, but the one thing that everybody really wants, at least from what I've heard, feedback are the cards that have the memorabilia,
the nice patches, and
exactly.
Those are certainly on the way.
Right, so
they're certainly in the way. I mean, the flawless soccer will look just like the flawless basketball and the flawless football. It'll have the big patches, the big autographs that are all on card. We'll use diamonds and rubies and sapphires just like we do in our other sports.
Miguel Layun.
So it will be it'll be a direct copy of our flawless products.
Awesome. Suarez and Rooney. So how long have you been with Panini, David?
I've been with Panini. Well, I was with Donruss when Panini acquired Donruss.
Oh wow!
So I've been with Donruss since 2002.
Wow.
And before that, I spent 4 years at Beckett. I was on the baseball
when
price
was the
team.
acquisition?
The acquisition was in 2009.
Okay.
So I've been with Donruss Panini for about 14 years.
Got an autograph card, guys. We'll set that over there. We'll come back to that in a second. Got an auto. Let's see, hopefully it will be sick. And we got follow that right up with a numbered card. That looks like a World Cup Stars. Here we go. Red World Cup Stars coming up. Argentina. Mario Kempes. Ooh. Mario Kempes of Argentina. $33 of $149. So how do you like Chicago?
I think Chicago is always a great national. It always has a great attendance. We've been extremely busy at the booth, all 3 days so far.
Right.
And probably with the busiest day tomorrow still to come, still in front of us. We're doing like 5 or 6 different things here all the time in the booth, so there's just lots of action, lots of noise, as you can probably hear in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
There's lots going on.
I
love Chicago
we caught me and my son came in a day early to catch a Cubs game, so that was
Select Soccer will have on-card autos. It certainly will.
It will have on-card autos.
Oh,
awesome.
We got
Brad from Toronto. Brad, to answer your question, Falcao and Neymar Select will have on-card autographs.
Not all of them, but there'll be some.
Yeah, there'll be some on-card autos. Yeah, exactly. So, Colombia. Who's got Argentina? I hate Argentina is Kim from Sweden. I don't know if Kim's on right now. Is Kim on right now? I don't see Kim on yet. Like I said, I'm 3 minutes from start time, so Miguel Layun. So we got some people trickling in here. Falcao. So what do you think, David, as far as soccer products go? Is it Panini gonna be trying to do like maybe 2, 3, 4 a year?
I think you can see us. I think it's just do even more than that.
Really?
Once we get up and running,
Okay.
I think you're gonna want to see us, use our brands and our different price points to kind of try to include the whole market, the entire market. So I think you could see more than 3. I would say maybe 4 or 5 a year.
I know quite a few collectors are really excited about the higher price point.
I totally
type
get
product.
it. Yeah, I totally understand.
National Treasures, Immaculate, Flawless. Obviously,
right.
Flawless would be the number one biggie.
Right. We have a couple new high-end programs coming out in basketball. And we've had one in football too with Black Gold that you mentioned earlier.
That's right.
I think you'll start to see those also get worked in. And we may not do them every year in soccer, but they could certainly be in the rotations where those are coming out every other year or something. And it's just part of the calendar.
I don't know if we know the answer to that one, Brad.
The
If we know
MLS
the
contract?
MLS contract.
I think Topps just renewed
Topps
that.
renewed
I
that.
think though, yeah.
Which one? Do you know, as far as the EPL goes? Because I had heard some rumblings that Panini is in the running for the
I don't
EPL.
think we got it.
You don't think so?
I don't
Okay,
think
you
so.
don't think so.
Yeah.
But you'll continue to get those players signed just in national uniforms versus in
certainly.
Yeah.
Certainly, and we'll always be after
Benders,
every license we can get for soccer. So
sure.
I mean, if something happens or if they become available, we will certainly be very aggressive towards acquiring them.
There he is, Kim. Kim's the guy that has Argentina there, Nico, if that's what you were wondering. Guardians, Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, I've got some issues with some collectors. A lot of people here are joining us from Europe, and they're have a very difficult time finding this product in Europe. Believe me, we have a difficult time finding it here too.
I think this is a huge show, and I think these are the only boxes here. I mean, there's hundreds of dealers here, and nobody has any.
Yeah, I mean, this is at this point, it's just sold out. I mean, I'm not sure exactly. I mean, we've had done some extrapolations to try to figure out how many cases of that. I think the guess was somewhere between 8,000 to 8,500 cases was the total run, based on the numbered cards and all that. And I've gone through 300 of them myself, and I know that there can't be more than. I doubt if there's more than 50 unopened cases left out there.
I would say that's probably the 50 cases is probably accurate.
I know some people probably bought some and just
held it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Held it.
But I mean, on the market, I know there's not 50 cases that you could go buy.
We got a green cracked ice here. We'll get to that in a second too. Ask if there's any. I don't know if that works for soccer, but Dave, I'll certainly ask. He's wondering if there's any similar to like a prospect type set for soccer, where with baseball we have draft and all that stuff.
It becomes more of a licensing issue because you really have to have league. Because those youngsters play in those leagues, you almost have to have the league rights to do the cards. That, and we've thrown around the idea of maybe when somebody's first World Cup or first appearance in maybe throwing some kind of a logo on that, signifying it's their first World Cup card or their first,
So similar to a rookie card.
Yeah, kind of. Even though it's not really a true rookie card in the sense that most collectors think of rookie cards, we're working on being able to develop something that would do that, and relate to that.
Serie A. I don't know. Any thoughts on getting? I don't know if does anyone have the license to that? I'm not sure who has that, Fisker. The Italian league.
Oh yeah,
the Italian league.
I think.
You guys are from Italy.
Yeah,
so,
we should have we should have a leg up on who to talk to.
Exactly. When it comes to the Italian league. I heard one other thing with Prizm. I think when talking to Ake and I think to yourself, there was rumor that Prizm is going to kind of be reserved for the World Cup.
Yes, this is the only. We'll just save Prizm for the World Cup every 4 years, and it will be built just like this and be this program.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Yeah. So Guardians, Tim Howard. I know a lot of people are excited because I really, being a soccer fan, this is really the first really good soccer product that I think I've ever seen, and there's been quite a few of them, but and that's why I think with this product, value-wise, that's why I think so many people collect it, because I think it's kind of like the first one, so it's always going to be the first one.
And we certainly want to protect that too.
Right.
And so if we feel like if we just went and did other Prizm things, it would kind of take a little shine off the World Cup, and we know the World Cup's the big event, and so we want to pretty much save our best for the World Cup.
Yeah, Fisker, you just joined us. I think someone had asked that question about the Euro next year, and I think we're working real hard at having something, some information to get out soon to everybody. We're certainly planning on covering both that and the Copa tournament. Yeah, thanks. Dave says that's definitely the nicest, cleanest design and best checklist, so we appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, first green is going to Samuel Eto'o of Cameroon. Let's see, who's got Cameroon? That is John Toes. There you go, John.
Very nice.
Very nice. I'll give you the number on that in 1 second.
How often do those come out?
Every other box, maybe about like the autograph, maybe.
Well, no, these are a little bit more rare.
These are more rare. Every fourth box, maybe.
Out, a couple per case usually. The autos, it's every other box on average. I'd say about 90% of the cases have 6 autos,
There's some with 5, some with 7. Rarely we've hit 8 or 9, but not very often.
21 of 25 on the Eto green cracked ice. Here, let's put that up there so you guys can stare at it while we're doing this. And here we go. We got an autograph coming up. Let's see who it is. Good luck. Our first auto goes to Argentina. Uh-oh. Could it be? I don't know. Let's see. 50-50.
Oh,
there it
look at
is.
that.
Boom. Right off the bat.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Right off the bat. We
There
don't
you go.
fool around here.
Wow.
Boom shakalaka. Congrats. Who had Argentina? Someone's got Kim. There you go, buddy.
Nice.
Kim's here, I think. Right? Didn't Kim just pop in here? Congrats, Kim.
Wow,
There you
very
go.
nice.
There you go. I picked the right case for the Nationals. Yeah. You picked the right. Oh, there's Jaime's here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Nice.
very nice.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad you brought the right case there.
Second
Yeah.
box.
Cyrus.
Second box.
Glad you brought the right case.
Yeah. Oh, there you
Wow,
go.
that's
That
too
one's
bad.
definitely gonna go up. That one's definitely gonna go up here.
How often have you pulled him in all your?
Not very. I'd say he's the rarest autos are Ronaldo and Pele.
Okay.
Messi is one of the 5 or 6 rarest, but I'd say on average probably you get a Messi maybe out of every 15 cases or so, 15 to 20. Ronaldo and Pele maybe 1 out of every 40 cases. So they're really tough hits. Messi not as tough, but still. I mean, so yeah, these cards sell amazingly well. Congrats, Kim. Everybody is claiming Argentina right now. Yeah, everybody's.
I don't blame him.
Congrats, Kim. There you go, Kim from Sweden. That baby's on its way to Sweden. Well, yeah, guys. Just so you know, I'm gonna take all these cards back to San Diego with me, and then I'm gonna ship from there. I don't have the ability to. It would be kind of difficult for me to ship from. By the way, if you guys, any of you want some base cards, anybody's into, you're welcome to them. Anybody watching? Yeah, if you want some. Basically, yeah, I can't give you the Messi auto, unfortunately, but Arturo Vidal from Chile. Yeah, we did. Sorry, we're gonna have to repeat some of our. We got a lot more people
Sure.
in here now. The question was about Donruss, David,
Sure.
and what's going on with that.
Well, we have it scheduled still for September. We talked about earlier, and then right after that, probably
Messi
8
or
weeks after that, we were hoping to launch Select, and Select will have the first memorabilia cards for soccer that we've done in it.
Wow, about 8 weeks after that.
Yeah, about 8 to 9
Wow,
weeks.
that
Yeah,
would be awesome.
yeah.
So then we're looking before Christmas then.
Before Christmas for both of them.
Maybe,
It'll definitely be this year in 2015 for both those programs.
Frank
And then
Lampard.
hopefully sometime in the first quarter, flawless for next year.
Awesome. And is I assume Select Soccer would be a similar price point to Select
Exactly
Basketball?
the same. It's a $120 box, a 10-pack box, or a 12-pack box for $10 a
Got
pack.
another auto. There you go.
There you go.
Right there. Yeah, this is working out so far.
Great truth to the rumors that you're flawless in soccer too.
There is
Absolutely.
truth to that rumor. It will probably be the first quarter of next year. We're gonna put out Donruss and Select first, and as soon as we get the cards through the
Paulo,
approval
Hull City.
process, it will follow right behind.
And just so you guys know that just got in, I'm going to do the randoming of this tomorrow. We're going to break the last 6 boxes tomorrow. And normally I random off these cards,
Perfect,
the Host
yep.
City cards, to everyone in the break. So I will be doing that tomorrow after we break here. I'm going to be doing the randoms, and I'm also going to be doing some. Panini was kind enough to give us some breakers packs that have memorabilia cards. Probably not going to be a lot of soccer in that, I imagine. But I think
probably
it's
not a lot of
mostly
soccer,
gonna-
but there's lots of different cool
memorabilia.
sports cards. Yeah.
Right, yeah, there's some really nice.
Yep.
I saw you guys had some really beautiful. They have some Hall of Fame slime items over there with multiple autographs on them. Gerard Piqué.
that are randomly inserted into these Nationals packs.
It's some 8x10. Yeah, they're 8x10s.
I actually saw that you guys had a couple of footballs that were
right.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and they have quite a few 8x10s, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Buffon and Casillas.
The Donruss date is in the end of September. The select will be probably 9 to 10 weeks after that.
Tim Howard.
These are free to take. Take anybody you want here.
Are we having any spokespeople?
You want him on the packaging? Tim Howard on the packaging is what they want?
They're asking if anything like that is in the works.
It's possible. It's possible. I'm not in the middle of the negotiations on that. He won't be on the Donruss or Select packaging. And then Flawless doesn't have a player; it's just the suitcase.
Right.
So probably not with the first 3 or 4 would Tim Howard be on the packaging. But with something we can sort of look at doing in the future.
And by the way, so you guys know this, I have David here joining me from Panini. He is the director of product development, mainly in charge of basketball. Correct? And I think do you guys work as a team as well on all the products?
Yes, sir. Yeah, certainly.
Vincent Company.
Yep.
For a friend of mine's son who likes it.
Yeah, you guys on these, those are welcome to. Yeah, if you want some for your grandkids there, Jaime, please help yourself. We got some Ronaldo base cards. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Yes, I've been given these packs, and I think I'll have enough for everybody. So I'll like I said, they're not national packs. They're national packs, but they're called case breaker packs. So Panini has given me enough of these. What I'll do is tomorrow, after we break, because we have limited time here on the main floor, and I think we'll probably use up almost a full hour breaking the boxes. What we'll do is tomorrow after I'm done here, I'm going to move back to the GTS break area, and I'm going to break those, and that'll allow me, because if we do hit anything in those, I need to redeem them while I'm here. Because I think the redemptions only work.
It only works at the Nationals.
At the Nationals, right. So we need. But the Nationals goes through Sunday, so that will not be a problem. I can redeem them on late Saturday or on Sunday. What did I miss? Oh, you need some Marquisio autos. I'm sure they'll.
We're working on it. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any info on as far as actual checklists on the Donruss or any? They're asking about Harry Kane as one of the.
Certainly, we will release the checklist as soon as all the approvals are through.
True.
Just because we don't want to release something prematurely, have somebody on there, then have them not be able to be in the program for a reason. So as soon as all the approvals are where we're happy with them, we'll get those checklists right out.
I assume generally, like with a product like Flawless, probably all the idea is to get all the big names players, Messi, Ronaldo.
It'll be a much more limited checklist. Just because of the price point, you need those big names to drive it, sure. And it'll carry the same characteristics that the basketball carries. No card will be numbered to more than 25. There'll be diamond cards to 20 of all the guys, and then we'll have parallels to 15 and 10. And 5, and those will be rubies and sapphires and emeralds. Right. And then there'll be a 1-of-1 diamond card with a big diamond.
Oh wow!
For the whole set. So I mean, it'll be just built just like the baseball and the football sets, and that way, those will be the base cards. You'll get 6 autographs and probably 2 prime memorabilia patches, and then the 2 jewel cards in every case.
Awesome.
So we'll build it very similar to how we would build a basketball Flawless box or football Flawless box.
Right. Awesome.
I think that
got a purple Anyama. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I think that the soccer and the basketball will do exceedingly well. I mean, I know the basketball does. This will be the 3rd year for basketball.
The rumor is you pulled a Messi.
Nope.
Yeah, we did right here. There you go. That's
put it in that hand.
Here you go. You got to hold it, David. There you go. You got it.
You want David to hold it. All right.
There you go. All right. Let's.
Look at that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Women in the product. Was that the question? Oh. Yeah. Maybe any.
No. Just.
I imagine that would probably have to be a different series, but because with the success of the U.S. women's team, they were wondering if there'll be possibly any women in the product.
it all comes down to what rights we can acquire. It's a separate set of rights. We are actively pursuing those rights, and as soon as we get them, well, we might be able to include
like
some
maybe
of
a
them.
Women's World Cup
Certainly.
product or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's my son. Guardians, David Ospina.
It's NT's.
NTD, yep, NTD Sports Cards. Yep, there you go. Thank you.
Can you scroll that down so I can see the rest of that
Oh
question?
yeah, absolutely. Sorry, did I? I think that's the end of it.
Oh,
Let's see,
okay.
I have a question about last year's National Prizm cards. Already asked it for. Nice Lance was not able to answer it. Maybe you have someone who knows more about. Oh, yeah, there was at last year's Nationals, there were some cards that were like blue wave
I think they were
cards.
just for the national.
Just
Just for the
for
national.
the national.
National, yeah.
And the
Yeah.
question is, does card number 301 exist? Is that what it is?
No.
No,
He just wanted to know about
numbered
the
to 55,
because they're not
I
finding them
guess,
in the
'cause
box.
There was
somebody
never a
said
print run, but
Okay.
we did tell people that there was an estimated print run, but they weren't
55.
numbered.
Yeah. But then we gave those out at the national last year. That's where
that
those
was-
were available.
But the question I always get is, we did the Japanese player,
Japanese,
301,
yeah.
302.
Oh,
or whatever.
201. Yeah,
201.
exactly. 201.
It
Is
does
that?
not exist in that set.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
the first 200.
That's one you get a lot.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Card 201 does not exist. If we hit him, I'll show you in that set.
Blue Prizm.
Gerard
Okay.
Piqué. Yeah. There's Neymar. This. We got another auto there that we shall reveal in a second. Vincent Inyama. Let me just make sure, because sometimes Mario Mandzukic. Let me make sure this is working.
Don't tell
Oh, there
me
we go.
you
It
just
is working. Yeah, I just pulled a Messi. That's right. I just pulled a Messi.
You can talk to Kim. She might.
That's right. He might be interested. Red Bullet Refractor. All right, I'll do my best. I'll try, Alex. Guardians. You know, on this one, I wasn't sure. There was an issue with David. I'm not sure if you heard, but there was. I guess some of the boxes were numbered such that Hosidi Kuaiba. It was.
They thought
It
they
was
could-
easy to figure out
yeah.
which box had the
Yeah.
case hit. So, but I think you guys probably
We-
got that under control.
Yeah,
for
we figured that out.
figured that
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Belgium. All right, here we go. Second auto. Let's see who's gonna get it. Here we go. Second autograph belongs to, country is Spain. Gerard Piqué, otherwise known as Mr. Shakira. He's married to
Mr.
Shakira.
Shakira,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. So lucky guy. This is the third box. Sorry, Gabe. We got started a little bit earlier than we had planned because the showroom floor is closing right at 6. Manuel Neuer, and wanted to make sure that we had some time here to chat with David and open all 6 of these boxes.
Stuff Miami's asking me who my favorite soccer player and team are. And it's the answer is two different things. Of course, I have to cheer for the USA.
All right.
Being from
Well,
here,
that's-
but my favorite player actually from when I was a lot younger was Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer.
Yeah,
All right.
I liked him because he was always in the news. He used to always appear on the Wide World of Sports.
Yeah,
back
remember
when
those
I
were
was
the,
watching.
the
Yeah.
glory days when Pele
Yeah,
and
Pele
Beckenbauer,
and
everybody was in
Beckenbauer.
the Cosmos and the,
Yep.
back in
Yep,
those
without
days.
a doubt.
Yeah, that was.
So that would be my answer to that.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how soccer really picked up in the U.S. in the 70s, and then it just kind of died for 15 or 20 years, and now it's really picked up again. So
I think the women being as successful as they have been have really helped. and, you know, and everybody's just gonna keep pushing until the men are as good.
Major.
So
they've got a Beckenbauer auto for sale.
Oh, great! Thank you.
This girl wants to know how he can apply for a job at Panini.
Online, certainly, yes. There's a way to apply it just online.
Are all Panini jobs in Texas? Is that where like pretty much
Panini American jobs, but there's jobs all over the world.
Okay.
For Panini, we have offices in over 100 different countries.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. So we have offices
So
all over
home
the
base
world.
is Italy, and
Home
then
base
I
is
imagine
Italy.
U.S. is the next.
There's a huge office in London.
Finders.
Yeah, we have big presence in Germany.
Hey, I think Fisker, you're in Germany, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment, right? So there you go. Yeah. Panini office close to you. Thank you.
There is.
Oh, you got another auto. Jeez, we're getting
There you go.
autos.
Wow.
We're doing all right here. You like the U.S.? Well, there you go. Then come on over and apply to a job in Texas.
Do you mind the heat?
Where is it in Texas?
It's in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's right outside Dallas.
Ecuador, purple. How you doing?
You tell me what Panini is, everybody asks me, and I have no clue. I'm wearing it on my badge, and I don't even know what it
Hang on a
is.
second. Nick can tell you right there real quick.
$93 of 99.
Yes, that was somebody asking what Panini is.
They're wondering what your favorite Panini product is, David, if you have one.
I do. I have several. I was with Donruss before Panini acquired Donruss, so I worked on a lot of the Donruss programs before that.
Right.
But my favorite Panini program is probably two that are really close to my heart. First, of course, is Flawless, because we worked so hard to develop that. And then I was on the original team in '96 when Donruss did National Treasures for the first time.
Wow.
So I was fortunate enough to get to work on both of those programs. I have I'm real fond of some of the basketball programs. Of course, I love the Prizm stuff that we do. I love Select. We have a high-end Optichrome product, which is built just like Prizm. It's called Spectra.
Right.
That has lots of low-numbered, high-end, big patch autographs in it. And then I also like a program we have called Preferred, which has a booklet card and then three
Basketball just got released in that.
It
didn't
did.
For
Basketball
Preferred,
release
yeah.
just came out, and I'm really proud of some of that. And I like all that. As far as collecting, I collect baseball cards, and I've collected them since I was 8 years old. So I've been doing it since like T206s came out in 1910. So that's what I feel like anyway. So
Right. Sorry, guys. If you guys have questions, go ahead and ask. You don't need
Sure.
to ask if you need to ask a question. There's no.
The puzzles, please, and Donruss. We believe it or not, stay tuned. I think you'll see some of those back soon. The baseball team is working real hard to get a lot of the Donruss baseball programs back to the original style they were in the '80s. So you're going to see a lot of that reappear in the hobby. And
Right.
it's kind of funny how the development is so cyclical, because that the stuff that comes in and kind of goes away, and then
Right,
it kind of
and
comes
then it
back,
comes back, yeah.
goes away. When we did Donruss baseball last year in 2014. We reintroduced the Donruss Dominator cards with the green.
I remember those
the
things.
green checkerboard
I used to-
foil that you could only get through Shop at Home originally.
I used to stay up late at night,
Right,
and they used to
watch the
crack those,
commercials.
and the Greg Maddox and the Jose Canseco. Oh, I remember those
Yeah.
suckers. Yeah, and I was like, I remember I couldn't afford those bucks because they were like 100 and
They were
something. They were
expensive,
expensive,
yeah.
and you got one of those green Dominator cards.
Exactly
I
right.
remember
Yeah.
those.
Well, those.
Will it have a booklet? I don't know. Would Preferred Basketball have booklet autos?
No, there's all the booklet
The
cards.
Monica-
That's the memorabilia
memorabilia.
card. But I mean, it's some really.
I saw you guys had some of the championship
Yeah,
logo stuff.
we
and-
have the finals jersey patches in there with the actual finals patch in it, and it's a
Right.
1 of 1. And there's already been like the Tim Duncan was pulled, and it sold for over $10,000. Just
$10,000.
Just
Wow.
just the jersey patch up with the 1 of 1 champion the finals jersey patch.
Henrik Larsson. All right. Well, I'm sure they're doing
okay.
their best to get the best guys to sign. Oh, sorry. Are there any cases with both
for Messi.
I don't. But they're wondering if there are any cases that have both Messi and Ronaldo in the same. I think the way I've seen it is there seems to be one
There
case
should not
hit
be.
per.
There should not be.
I mean, if there is, it's a mistake.
If there is, it's you got lucky.
You got lucky. Yeah. I tell you, I've opened Julio Cesar. I've opened about 300 cases of this stuff, and there was one time where we got 2 autos of the case hit for, which was Neymar
really?
and
Wow.
Pele.
Wow.
In the same case. So that was the only time. But other than that, usually.
But it is possible to get Rodriguez and
sure.
Messi, or
you could
Baggio,
get,
maybe even
exactly,
Messi.
Baggio, Rodriguez,
Yeah.
Messi,
Yep.
Von Boston, all those
Yep.
guys. They're not. Julio Cesar,
That is certainly possible.
27 of 99. Stuff Miami loves the Champions booklets, and thanks you for that. That's
Oh, sure. Well, we'll look for those every year in Preferred. We've worked out a deal with the NBA that we get one game's worth of finals jerseys from them every year, and that's such a perfect spot to put them in. That's where we use it. Then you'll find the rest of the really cool prime from that in our in Flawless and National Treasures, and
Right.
in Spectra and some of our higher end programs.
Nico, I think. Sorry, guys. Let me do this one pack. I had a request here.
You guys make National Treasures too? In soccer?
Yes. That card goes to Nico. Is that right? Hi, Evan. Okay, so that card. Thank you, Kim, for that.
Oh, she's already worked out a deal.
He's already worked out a deal
for that.
right.
Yeah.
Not for the
That's
Messi
awesome.
auto, but
For the
for
Kempus that he had to have. Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
awesome.
Netfinders, Mario Balotelli. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, usually we do some wheeling and dealing while
Well, that's
we're
pretty
doing
cool.
this.
The wheeling and dealing.
That's right.
Live. It's like draft day, and the teams trading up. And,
Philip Lam, one of the most popular style of breaks that I do are draft breaks. So what I do is it's 8 spots, and quite a few of the guys here have done those, and we kind of random the draft order.
Sure.
And so first pick gets the pick. Usually it's Brazil or Portugal or Argentina, and then you just draft snake style. And that's done probably over 100 cases that way.
Well, the great thing about
Tim Howard.
these programs and doing it that way is you don't really know till the case is open.
Exactly.
Any team
Yeah.
could produce a huge card.
Exactly.
It doesn't
especially with
necessarily
those
have to be.
refractor
Yeah,
cards.
it doesn't necessarily have to be an autograph. And it could be
I'll
something
tell you,
else.
those. We pulled about 15 or 16 of the black cards, and some of those. We pulled 2 black autos. So
Wow.
that was the 1 of 1.
Those are very nice.
And quite about 10 or 12 dual autos. Those were really big hits. Boubacar Berry. Okay. Other case. Yeah, there were a couple of. I know you guys didn't have any particular guarantee for the number of autos in the case. Emir Spike, yeah, that was one case we had that we hit 3 autos in, but that was one of them was a Pele, so at least that was the good news.
Yeah. And you know what? It's on average, and the vast majority of the cases will carry every other box autos, but sometimes just by the way they pack out, the box that doesn't have it is the one that gets put in. But of course,
yeah, I'd say about 90% of the ones I've seen have had 6 autos in them. So
sure.
Yeah. You do drafts for football?
I generally only do soccer and higher end products, so I do NT, Flawless, Immaculate, but I don't do the lower end products in football. But yeah, you're welcome to that.
What do you think the best card was that we pulled in NT?
I just pulled a 1-on-1 Andrew Luck a couple. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, son?
How are you, man?
I didn't want to
Good.
interrupt.
Oh, no problem. No problem, Jeff. Yeah, I pulled that card for him. I was like, here. Well, there we go. I got that.
This one,
England.
this one is written on. Let me get you another one that's not written on.
Daniel Sturridge.
Wow.
Daniel
Okay.
Sturridge for England. Who's got England? Who's on that list with England? Chris Traska. There you go, buddy.
I've been looking for you. They said you were over here,
Yeah.
so I wanted to stop and say
Oh,
hi.
thank you so much. How do you like the show?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of time to sneak out. My daughter had a,
Are you from Chicago?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm like 30 minutes from here, but my daughter's in a national softball tournament, and they won all 3 games, so she got to buy the rest of the day.
Okay.
Which allowed me to sneak over. It happens to be the same time.
Oh, awesome.
So I was just
Were you in last night's break?
Yes.
Oh, damn, I
was
forgot
the
to.
one that pulled the 101
Yeah, you
that guy
did.
wanted
How long
to-
are you going to be here?
till 6.
If you want to wait when it closes, I can walk and give you your card.
Probably be by black.
By Platinum.
Right
Okay,
next to you.
I'll come.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll come. I'll come over
cool.
there. All right, cool. Thanks. Sorry, guys. Daniel Sturridge of England. Congrats to who was it again? Chris Chaska. There you go, buddy. David collects baseball. Does he have a favorite player or team with baseball?
When I started collecting in 1970. Back with my baseball, and I'd go to the drugstore and buy the packs and open the packs. And I've always been just somebody that does the complete sets. And so I have teams I root for. I'm from Dallas, so the Rangers are, I root for the Rangers quite a bit, but I also like the Braves. I like the Cardinals. There's several teams I follow a lot. And as far as players, it's hard not to root for Mike Trout. It's hard not to root, for those really good players. I think that this year's baseball class is one of the best rookie classes they've had in a long time. It's just with the depth and the amazing talent that those guys have. So to answer the question, I would say instead of having a favorite team or a favorite player, I try to do the complete sets, and it's quite a challenge with some of this stuff, but it's just the way I grew up collecting, and so it's been hard for me to get away from that. And I know there's fewer and fewer people that collect like I do now. Most people are player collectors, or they just collect autos and mem or whatever. But I prefer to collect the complete sets.
I just had it. I know we were talking about this, and we were all curious if you could just give us a little insight without giving away anything that you're not supposed to.
Sure.
As far as what the process is when you're developing a product, or when you're talking, you guys kind of group brainstorm
Certainly.
and talk about players, or talk about,
All of that is discussed. And what happens is the basketball team is comprised of me and 3 other guys.
Okay.
And we produce 24 basketball trading card programs every year. We build them usually 9 months in advance of when they ship. So we'll start talking about them 9 months before they actually hit the market. And the stuff that can happen during that 9 months to players and to teams and to values is amazing. But we'll get together as a group, and we start with just a blank white slate. That's in our office. It's completely blank.
Whiteboard.
Just a
It's
whiteboard. Yeah, and we decide. Okay, here's the price point. Here's the SRP. So the collector's going to be buying these for $100 a box. What do you think they should be able to pull? Well, I think they should be able to pull 2 autos and a mem out of every box. Okay, so then we figure out how many of these we're going to need, and then we start building from the base set all the way through all the inserts, all the mem cards, all the autographs. And we decide, okay, we're going to have all these sets in there. We haven't talked about any players yet,
Right.
but we've built the shell of the program that they're going to go ahead and populate it with players then later. And of course, if you do like a Hall of Fame insert or a rookie insert, well, you know what the player list is going to be because of the name.
Because of the name.
So we usually spend a day and a half per program on that process, talking about it, getting through it. We don't just sit down and it's just our ideas. One of the rules that we have is that you need to build sets that you would collect. You would need to build sets that would interest you and excite you, things that you would chase, things that would make you go, wow, I've got to participate in that. And with 3 or 4 or 5 guys in the room, and sometimes a couple teams combine to do some of the sets, so you might have 8 or 9 guys in your chat, and so you're looking at 8 or 9 different ways people collect. You get lots of variety, which is what you're looking for in the set and the way it's built.
Right.
And so it's really just that easy. It's just a bunch of people that have collected for a really long time. And then the real work starts after that, when you have to go in and you have to hit your budgets, and you have to be able to find these guys to get the card signed, and you have to pay attention to your production deadlines, and you have to get cards. You have to talk about what the cards are going to look like after you have the content, what they're supposed to do as far as delivering value. And it's just a solid process all the way through. And then you realize that it's always changing too, that whole 9 months. There's adjustments and tweaks and things that happen, things that you can't do, contracts that expire. So it's just a whole bunch of different things to think and look at. And you do that basically in basketball 26 times a year.
For every product.
Every product.
Every product. Wow.
And it doesn't matter how successful last year's product was. We're going to start with that blank slate again. And we'll bring back the stuff that we know we have to have in it. Like, you have to have rookie patch autographs, or you've got to have heavy retired content. We'll make sure that's in there. Like when we do Prizm for the 2018 World Cup, we won't just copy this formula. we'll start over with a completely blank slate and rebuild Prizm. Of course, we'll have a lot of the same elements
Sure.
in it that people like and love, but we'll improve it. We'll figure out a couple ways to tweak it and make it better.
Sure. Awesome. This here's got a question. One question about basketball product. This here's immaculate basketball cards. Bad corners or edges. Last card in the box. Something to do with packaging. Had you heard anything about that, or I don't know?
I mean, it happens every time you have a lot of on-card autographs.
They're
because
really thick cards.
They're
or is
really
that-
thick cards, and when you have on-card autographs, think about how many times those are put in the mail, or mailed to somebody, or somebody's opening the box, taking the cards out, signing the cards. So they may start out perfectly mint,
Right.
and by the time they get
so
signed
it
back
gets over
to
to
us,
the player.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's what. So you physically mail these cards to
Yes.
some player's
A
house.
lot of
he
them,
opens
yeah.
them up and
Yep.
signs
We send them to the
and-
locker room of the team. Some of the stuff we're able to take, and when the team comes through, if the timing's right, when they're coming through Dallas, we can go down to American Airlines and just have them sign it before the game with the Mavericks or and that only really works in basketball. That doesn't work very well in football because they're not here for most of the week to start with, and when they're here to play football. So that just doesn't work that well.
I don't know if he says they tend to warp. Have you heard anything about that?
Which ones?
Which cards are you talking about?
The warp.
Mon, that warp. Are they? I think he was talking about. Which product were you talking about, Mon?
Oh, on the Prizm.
Oh, the Prizm cards. Yeah, I know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
sometimes
what
they
happens
do.
is these are fine right now but if you leave them out for a long
Right.
time, they tend to get a
A
little bit.
yeah, they
like,
do.
They tend
if
to
you
warp.
if you have any from like when they first started doing Prizm back in '96, '97, they're
Right.
almost bent in half.
They're almost been that.
And what that is, it's a function of the amount of moisture that's in the card, and as they dry out, and it's just part of the printing process. There's not a lot we can do about that, and we work as hard as we can to keep nice flat cards.
Right.
And
I can tell you this though, guys, if you do get the cards when they first come out, they're generally okay. They tend to, with time, warp. So
Yeah.
if you have a valuable card, make sure you sleeve them and you put them in these tight top loaders. Don't get top loaders that are too thick for the card because that'll give them room to warp. Yeah, exactly. Iker Casillas. But yeah, unfortunately, I think some of them. By the way, guys, while we were talking, we pulled these two right here. Didier Drogba Blue. Net Finders numbered 131 of 199, just signed with the Montreal Impact, I believe. And Yaya Toure, also both cards, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is Gia. Congrats. That one is 43 of 199. Yeah, you missed it. Sorry, Brian. We were talking about that. About the Power Gold issue.
The green
what
flakes.
happens? Yeah, exactly. The green flakes. I think. Go ahead, David. If you want to go ahead. You said they
sure.
can
I said
return
just
those.
if you return them, we'll get them fixed for you or replaced.
I was going to ask you if they return them, do they basically? Is there a way to fix the same card and
No,
return? But
no,
I mean,
we
you have to
would-
reprint it, or or you just send a different card?
No,
that's
well,
like
no,
preferable?
we'll figure out. Customer service, since it's such a valuable card, customer service is probably going to be in touch with them and let them kind of talk us through what they want to do.
Okay.
And you know what, we might be able to replace it with something else they'd rather have more, or see if we can get the same card replaced. We'll work with them to take care of that problem.
Okay. I think someone, Amsterdam, I think you had actually mailed in a card like that, if I'm not mistaken. I know a couple people had spoken to customer service and been told send it in, and I think they had been told there's a way to maybe remake that card.
Like if we run something to 5 that we have numbered to 5, it's quite possible we're going to run 8 or 9 sheets and have 4 of everybody left over that don't pack out, don't get numbered, nothing happens to them. So we have them sitting in our customer service. We can go pull that card. Does it have green spots? No. We'll renumber it to whatever their number was, send them that card, and destroy the one they sent.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because we sure would never want 2 of the same number on the market.
Exactly. That wouldn't be good. Oh, do you know what causes those green flakes?
I don't. I could find out. I don't know. It's something in the.
Like the moisture.
And it was just in that. It was just in that one.
Power Gold.
That one parallel that it did it. And I'm sure there was something different on the press or different in the room when they ran that one parallel that caused it.
And I tell you, my experience has been like when I pull the card, they don't look too bad generally, but with time, it gets worse. So
and they might not have gotten the press cleaned out from whatever they ran before it. It could have been a number of things.
Okay, you'll receive 7 power golds. I guess someone's returning it.
Fine. And Nikos, make sure you
Yeah.
make a note to David Sharp that you'd like to, you should ask him to call you.
Yeah, the name of the gentleman that handles all the returns and all that customer
director,
service is
yeah.
David Sharp. He's
Yes.
he was right
He's
here.
here today,
He's here
yep.
today. Yeah. Kokorin and Azard. Oh, sorry. In Portugal, don't. Oh, he says in Portugal, Panini doesn't replace the. Is there a
Well, no,
Portugal
send them
play-
to us.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
not
would
to
have
not
come
to Portugal.
yeah,
Send
they'd
them
have
to
come
Panini
to
America.
Cooperstown? Oh, sorry. Yeah, something about Cooperstown. Sorry, I missed it. Is there a chance that Panini will produce a soccer product in the next 2 years, which will be about the past of this sport, like Hall of Fame Cooperstown, something like that? Like
Instead of a set like that, I'm sure what we'll do is we'll take all those greats and get them worked into flawless, and some of our higher end programs. We don't have a deal. We had a deal with Cooperstown in itself, which allowed us to do the set with the marks and everything that you need. We don't have anything like that right now with the soccer federations. So I would just assume for the time being to look for the high-end retired guys in the regular programs.
Right. Yeah, Panini America would be the one. I mean, this is a Panini America
It's a
product,
Panini
right?
America
This is a
product,
Panini
certainly,
America
yeah.
Product. So yeah, it would need to be returned to Panini America. Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason why it's so hard to find elsewhere in the world,
Right.
because it's an American product. Certainly very popular elsewhere in the world. There you go. Our last box, guys. Good luck. There we go. Can I help you with that? Yeah, I can send you the name and address, certainly. Yeah, if you email me, I'll be glad to put you in touch with David Sharp and give you his email information. I can do that for you. I can certainly put you in touch with the right people.
Is there a list of how many regular autos have been signed?
Yeah, some people were curious as to whether Panini had put out, because we have no many idea, for example, how many Leo Messi autos there are, or how many, because I know some are obviously a lot more rare and some are not so rare.
Right.
And does Panini ever release that information?
We probably won't ever release that information. We'll keep that proprietary. Sometimes in some of our sets, if it's a rookie-based set and they're rookie cards, we will release. We will say, okay, we won't tell them how many there are, but we'll say here's the ones that are short. And it's not necessarily the good players. I mean, sometimes it's the guys that you've never heard of.
Right.
That we've only done 15 or 20 autographs of all in the program. So yeah. No, we probably won't release the soccer numbers.
Do you think it's good to have 2 or 3 player cards for the certain countries? Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good. I don't know.
I think it's important to have the best players we can find in this set.
Doesn't really matter what country they're from.
It doesn't matter what country. Yeah, I think you want the best players in the set.
Yeah, certainly. I know some people. Yeah, for example, if you're rooting for Ghana, but I imagine that's
it's not that we want as many as we can have,
right?
But we certainly want the best players available in the set.
Well, yeah, and I don't think this product would do as well if you didn't have.
No, right. It would end up like the NBA, and where you'd have teams with worse records beating teams with better records in the playoffs.
Right.
You don't want that. You want the best possible scenario with the checklist.
Sure. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you knew about that. There are a couple of the cards that the players signed with the wrong pen. How you doing?
Good.
Good. You want some cards?
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Signed with like a ballpoint pen. There was one person.
Yeah, one guy
signed with a ballpoint pen,
and one guy signed Vincent Inyama.
Is that the messy one?
That's the messy one. Yeah, that's someone got very lucky there. Something like that.
I believe if you put out some Chinese player checklist, it's going to sell real good.
Fabio
Well, I
Cannavaro.
promise you that we don't discriminate. We put the best players in. I don't care what country they're from. We go get the very best
That's
players
nice.
we can get.
Yeah, I can tell you there's some.
I was laughing about Gorget's question. Make sure in the future to make better distribution to Europe.
Okay. Yeah, well, Panini America,
Yeah,
do you guys distribute it, or do you? I guess it just
Panini
does, right?
does distribute to all over Europe. They
No,
do.
they do. Okay.
And it's a different.
And Panini America products too. or-
Certainly,
Okay.
certainly. They
Okay.
they have
we'll-
they have a
we'll
position in
try.
every one of our basketball releases. They had a position in the soccer releases.
Right.
And just make sure that your card shop knows you're looking for it,
Right.
and then they can go to their distributor and get it.
Oh, we're back. We're back. No, yeah, it's hard. So what, David? I know defense. So Miggs on. What's up, David? Miggs. I don't know. Who are you, Miggs? Do you know David? I think he's just saying hi. I think he's just
Hi,
saying
Miggs.
hi. Hi, Miggs.
Got a question about like Bale and players that don't qualify.
Actually, with our
Oh,
World
yeah,
Cup
World Cup
license,
is
we'll
gonna
be limited to the teams that are actually in the World Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the other products, you're
With the
gonna
other
have-
products, yeah.
Have you tried? I'm wondering, like for Donruss, have you targeted some of the other players
Certainly.
like that
Oh no,
were
that's
not in
part
the
of
World
the
Cup?
strategy.
and
It's
the,
going to be
you know,
that's where we're going to have the difference
Players.
between Prizm and Donruss. We'll have some of the players that weren't in Prizm, of course, in Donruss.
I
yeah.
assume, on Donruss, there's no on card, correct? It's all
No,
sticker?
it's all sticker.
It's all
It's
sticker
just all
for
sticker,
Donruss,
yeah.
correct? Yeah, Argentina. Sorry, guys, we're having some issues with chat, but it is coming back.
Got a question about Kobe.
Yeah, sorry, Jorge, you can't find it in Portugal, man. We're sorry, but I guess I don't know. Is there anything?
Kobe
Panini
has
could
signed
do?
his Spectre Redemptions. He sure has.
Yeah.
For soccer?
Yeah.
For soccer ones? I think he has. I will check it. Sorry, so I'll
there's
get
no
back to
for
you.
soccer. I don't think there is a Kobe
I don't think there
redemption
was a
for
soccer.
Yeah,
No,
no.
No, the
Kobe
Spectre
is-
Redemptions in basketball are signed.
They're signed. Okay, yes,
Yeah, you
they
should
are
get
signed.
back.
The Spectrum. Oh, the other one, it's not a basketball question, but the couple of I do a lot of NT football, and they're wondering if the Odell Beckhams are
Those are not signed yet. We're
not
working
signed.
on that.
We're working on trying to
Working
get
on,
those
yep.
in. Yeah.
And we understand the
I know the Teddy Bridgewaters have come
Teddy
in. and those
Bridgewater's
are
is
going
in,
out.
yes.
Yeah. Sure. And is it all of Teddy Bridgewater's stuff is in pretty much, or do you know? or
I'd be
most of-
speaking out. I think it is, but
I think it is. Yeah,
I can't confirm
I've
that.
seen
Yeah.
quite a few of it. So. Yeah, almost impossible to buy in Europe.
Well, it's almost
I just
impossible to buy here.
buy here now.
So,
yeah, exactly.
It's
Neck
just
and
it's just dried up. I mean, all of it's been opened.
Right.
Just about all of it's been opened. I can't tell you how many people have come by this table wanting to know if those boxes were for sale.
Or for sale, yeah,
Just look-
exactly. Just looking
Yeah.
at you're on. Ronaldo.
The short throw will be coaching in 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can tell you down here.
Selection lottery in 2016.
Yeah, I mean, it's just right now we're at the end of the product, so there's really just not much of this stuff left, no matter where you are. I know, I understand in Europe it's been hard to get even 6 months
Yeah.
ago when we had plenty of product here, but Guardians, Claudio Bravo, that's part of the reason why I think I've broken so many of these cases is because probably, I'd guess about 50% of my buyers are from outside the U.S. if I
Wow,
had to guess.
sure,
So Canada,
sure.
Australia, Germany, Switzerland.
And we do build our soccer programs with the entire world in mind. You know,
Oh.
and we're planning
We
on.
hit another green here, David. Let's see
Oh,
what we
awesome.
got. Let's see what we got. It's Brazil, the Hulk. There you go.
It's an appropriate color for that.
That is, it's an appropriate
is.
card with the. Is there a Hulk movie coming out soon or something? But yeah, that's a nice green on green. Actually, both cards we hit were green on green. It's Hulk, number 5 of 25. Yeah, 5 of 25.
I love when Lou Ferrigno played him.
Yeah, he was
That's
great.
right,
He was great. He
Lou
also was a good
Ferrigno
goal
was
scorer.
great in
Big goal scorer, that's right. Oh, there is a camera on you though. Man,
There is.
I can't believe you are actually on camera.
There
Oh,
he
yeah.
is. Yeah, we're
And
both
it hadn't
there.
broken
He is.
yet
We got David. No, not Hulk Hogan. This is the Brazilian Hulk.
This is the Brazilian Hulk. Yeah.
That's right.
The Brazilian Hulk.
Here, we'll replace Eto with Brazilian Hulk for a little bit.
Lou is deaf. There you go. Well, he is deaf. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he is deaf.
Yeah, for Lube. All right.
But I don't think the
Philip Long.
Brazilian Hulk.
The Brazilian Hulk is def. No,
I think
not
he here's
that one.
What
fine.
are the autos? Any other autos?
We've pulled two
Yeah,
other
we
autos.
pulled, what else we pulled? Daniel Sturridge and Mr.
PK.
Shakira, we
Oh,
call
nice,
him. PK.
okay.
Yep. So yeah, not
I
bad.
got,
Not bad.
I got a handful.
Yeah, we're gonna do the last
That's
6
his Howard.
boxes.
I did get Howard.
Oh, did you?
Oh, officially says in Europe there's an official binder for World Prizm. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't found it here in the U.S. There's a binder that people collect their cards in.
Yeah,
and
that
they
was
put their,
one of our European
Toronto.
subsidiaries built that.
Okay.
We didn't build that. I've never seen it.
What is he trying
the-
to say there, though? 2 autos. He said Prizm was made to think the U.S. so
Prizm was
included
made to
2
think the US
extra
market.
autos.
I'm not sure what you mean by
I don't know
that
what
question.
it is.
Prizm was made to think 2 extra autos. You like the Hulk in World Cup against him?
Hello.
Oh, the binder. Okay, maybe a
Okay.
fake binder. I don't know. Yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
a-
for long.
one of our.
I don't know if
One
somebody
of the
copied it or
overseas-
something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the only place I saw it for a very limited time, those binders, they were on eBay. I haven't seen them on eBay in like the last 6 months either. So I honestly don't know if someone just.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure you guys have issues with people
Yes, all the
not
time.
using your license
Yep.
properly and
Yeah.
all that.
Yep.
I'm sure you have people chasing them
We
down.
have people that their job is to ask them to please stop. Yeah.
There you go, Nicholas and Kulu, and you like Hannes Muller. Yeah, we're down to our last pack, guys. And ended on a base pack. Let me do a quick little recap here. We had a Cannavaro blue, a Yaya Torre blue, a Didier Drogba blue, auto for Sturridge, red Mario Kempes that got traded to Nico, Julio Cesar, Ecuador purple, PK auto, and Yama purple. Host City, I'll do the randoms tomorrow, guys. I'll send you guys an email about
You
that.
can have some of those.
Yeah, you can have some of those if you like. Eduardo Vargas blue, Alexander Kurzhakov of Russia. And then the big hits were, we had a Green Hulk, 5 of 25, 21 of 25 on Eto, and the big boom was a Messi auto. Anyway, guys, David, thank you so
Cyrus,
much, man. It was
thank
a real
you so
pleasure.
Much. We'll do the other 6 boxes tomorrow.
We're going to do the other 6 boxes tomorrow, guys. We're going to be on at 12:30 Central Time. That's 10:30 Pacific.
Do you want to real quick open one of those packs to show them what's in those?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me do that. I'm going to open one of these packs so you guys can see what's in this. Some of them have redemptions, some of them do not, but let me show you what they gave me. And what I'll do is I'm going to random this stuff to everybody in the break and also to some people not in the break. Wow, look at that. Right off the bat, we hit a 2 of 5. Jose Reyes of Toronto. Wow, all of them are numbered to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So look, guys, 2 of 5 and 4 of 5. So, like I said, unfortunately, because we're very limited with soccer, we're probably going to be looking at baseball, basketball, football, and I imagine that's what's in there,
Certainly,
right?
yep.
Yeah, so I will go ahead and...
Oh, and the silver packs? Yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, these are actually, I think these are different than the silver packs. These are
Those are the
case breaker packs.
yeah.
So, unfortunately, yeah, that was another thing. They were wondering if there's any, because with the silver packs, the program is only for certain products, and unfortunately there were no soccer products.
No soccer.
But I imagine next year, if there's more soccer, they'll try to include maybe some of those.
Maybe, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
try our
we'll
very
try our
best
best
to, yeah. But soccer is sold out. So
Yeah,
there's
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
There's nothing to buy.
Exactly
for
right.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone, we'll be back on with David tomorrow from 12:30 to 1:30 Central Time, and anyway, and I'll be back on tomorrow, and then we'll do randoms, and I'll random off all these breakers packs, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
All right?
guys.
All right, thanks you
Cyrus,
so much,
thank
David.
you.
It was a true pleasure.
Thank
I'll see
you.
you tomorrow.
Be
All
ready.
right.
All right.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna, just so you guys know, what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I will be on from 12:30 to 1:30, and then all these silver packs that you see, and they also gave me some like couple boxes, and I'm gonna random all this stuff to most of it's going to be for people in the break, but I'm also going to random some of this stuff to the people that emailed me that are not in the break. So thanks again, and I will Yeah, everybody thanks you, David. So, all right, he's saying, all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow again. And anyway, yeah, guys, because of the randoming, I don't have time to do like the host city randoms. It's about, this place is gonna close in about 6 minutes. So I've got to get all these cards packed up and make sure I get them back to my hotel room. And yeah, we'll have one more round of this tomorrow. So thanks to everyone for joining. Awesome. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could all be here again tomorrow. If you have any questions, we're going to have open mic. And so, yeah. Thanks again, guys. It was awesome. And I'll post this tape up on YouTube later this evening. I hope. I've had a dreadful internet connection at my hotel, so I'll do my best to get this tape up if I can. If not, I'll get it up tomorrow night. Thanks again, guys. Much, much appreciated. Yeah, Migs, csiraj@hotmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'll include you in the random I'm doing one random for people that hung out with us today. And what I'll do is I'll have to open these because there's some redemption stuff in it, but I'll do that tomorrow evening. I'll open all these, and whatever is in them, I will random to everybody. Like I sent out a couple emails about that. Yep, tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to break here from 12:30 to 1:30, and then I'm going to move back to the area where GTS was, because then I can stay there longer, hopefully as long as they have a spot for me. Then I'll do these randoms. If all else fails and I can't do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open all these packs. I'm going to get them, you see these are like national, they have special nationals things, because there are redemptions in here that I do have to get redeemed here at the nationals. I'll get those redeemed, and then like I said, I will random them to the people in the break. Yeah, so anyway, that's how we're going to do it. Have I seen Irving? Yeah, Irving's been here. Actually, I haven't given him your stuff yet, Fisker. I keep running into him, but I'm gonna try to get all that stuff to him by tomorrow. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna log off here because I have to be out of here in 5 minutes. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. All right, thanks again, guys.
Sorry, I had to come and say hi. I'm Ramsey.
Oh, Ramsey, awesome, man.
I've been over there
How
the
are
whole
ya?
time looking for you.
I
Like,
know.
oh, you're
I
just here.
asked G-Man at
Yeah.
Platinum, and he said you were there. And